Have you ever given someone your entire being only to feel taken advantage of? And sometimes in life we sacrifice everything for someone, but they never understood how much we meant them, and they hurt us in many ways. Now, it's your responsibility to keep your heart and soul safe from them. Today, I'll give you 5 harsh rules to always abide by if you don't want to lose control of your life. Rule 1. Avoid letting physical attraction. Blind, we cannot deny the value of appearances and beauty. A beautiful smile and captivating eyes attract. Although it's acceptable to acknowledge that we are drawn to attractive people and that we value beauty, the issue arises when we are duped into believing that beauty is only one aspect of a person. It's important to keep in mind that there are other aspects of a person besides appearances when you see someone beautiful and you are drawn to them. Don't let a nice face fool you. You need to look past the surface to see who they truly are and what lies beneath those lovely looks. A beautiful appearance does not necessarily translate into a decent heart. It's like a beautiful cover on a book with blank pages. Remember that beauty fades, but what's inside endures forever. Keep your eyes open and don't be fooled by someone's attractive exterior. Instead, look deeper and discover who they really are. If all you see is a lovely exterior with a cruel heart, it's time to move on. You're worth more than just a passing fancy. Rule 2. Don't show your love to everyone. Avoid expressing your love too readily. If you meet someone and like them, that's fantastic, but giving them your entire heart is a huge mistake. Love is a serious business. Therefore, when it comes to love, hold your horses and don't just throw your feelings around like they're nothing. You become a target when you give away your love too quickly. There are individuals out there who will take advantage of this, play with it, and then discard it as if it were useless. Therefore, you must control your emotions and defend yourself. Love is earned, not given. You must make sure the person deserves it before you give it to them. If you give your heart too readily, you're inviting hurt. Don't be that guy. Make them work for your love as much as you work for theirs. Keep in mind that this love is valuable, and you will be worth more than that if you treat it that way. Seek out someone who appreciates and respects what you have. To Rule 3, don't sacrifice your happiness to please them. If you're always the one giving and they're always taking, that's not a relationship where you're being used. If you're always the one giving and they're always taking, think about it. You often change who you are and do everything to please them. But what do we get in return? Nothing but insults, disrespect, and betrayal. They think we're worthless because they're getting it easy, so if they're just taking you for granted, it's time to think again. You are not someone's doormat. You are worth more than that, being for a person who doesn't value it. Mutual respect and care should be the foundation of a relationship. If one person expects you to put in all the work, they don't deserve you. Your happiness is important. Don't sacrifice it for someone who doesn't value it. You shouldn't have to lose yourself in order to be with someone. Discover a partner who is as interested in your happiness as they are in their own. This is how a true, healthy relationship looks. Rule 4. Don't be duped by their charming phrases. Don't be duped by their kind remarks. Words are cheap, and some people are experts at using them. They may tell you charming tales and make promises, but they never follow through on them. It's simple to get sucked into nice language, but the consequences are severe. Always pay attention to what people do, not just what they say. When someone says they care about you, it's just hot air. You need to see genuine effort in addition to their charming words. Actions speak louder than words. Remember that this talk is easy. Anyone can say anything. What matters is what they do. If they are just talking and not doing anything, that's a warning sign. Don't be influenced by lovely words that don't mean anything. You're not here for a fairy tale. You're here for something genuine. Don't settle for someone who tells you what you want here, but then leaves when it counts. Someone who demonstrates their concern in every manner that music matters, not just by saying it. The fifth rule: don't reveal your dark side. It's easy to open up our hearts completely to someone we like, thinking that sharing our deepest secrets will bring us closer to them. However, not everyone deserves to hear your vulnerabilities right away. We all have ups and downs in life, and while we may have some dark pasts, the past does not complete our lives. Sometimes we share our darkest pasts to gain affection, but be careful who you share them with, especially early on, especially the parts you struggle with. Here's the bottom line. Before you open up about the things that haunt you, make sure there is someone who understands, respects, and cares deeply about you. Your past is a part of you, but it's not all of you. You need to be sure they like you for who you are now, and do not judge you for what you've been through. Protect your past. It belongs to you. Share it only when you're ready, and with someone who genuinely values you. Your dark past is a chapter to be shared with someone who will always be there for you. Now is the time to take charge of your relationships and protect your heart. Now step up and promise in the comments that there will be no more weakness, only growth and self-improvement. I'll grow into my greatest self by sharing your dedication and highlighting the most inspirational comments on our channel. Keep in mind that your path to improvement begins with only one step, and click the subscribe button to receive your daily dosage of uncensored wisdom.